All right. All right. So today we're going to get into a few more tools, show you guys how to use them, and best case use. Okay. So let's go and hop right in. Oh, post lever 2 has been fixed. Okay. So we're going to go over that one today as well. And if you just join, you should be fine. But if you already have an existing account, then just delete the old and get yours with the updated version. Okay, so just add the updated version, and then yours should be working fine. So we're going to get into that right now. Let's go over that tool first. Let's go over the post lever tool. So first, let me go ahead and share my screen. And actually, let me share the whole screen. So in case something else pops up, y'all see everything. All right. All right. So post lever 2. So the method behind the madness of this, remember I said every single day y'all should be reaching out. Okay. So at least 20 posts a day, right? Just going towards your 20 count. Right. So we said, remember, reach out to at least 20 people, engage with at least 20 people a day, follow up with at least 20 people a day. You know what I mean? Like if you get in the habit of this 20, then what's going to happen is that your engagement is going to go to the roof. Now, Jeff, actually has shared his statistics early today. You can see it. I had advise everyone to do that. Go look at put your account on professional mode, and then you can go and look at all your analytics, and you'll see that this software is boosting everything up. Okay, and then documentation beat conversation. See, this is the type of software where we're going to get more and more people to buy into it. The more and more we show them how it's working for us and how it's changing our lives and making things easier. Okay, then they're going to see it. They're going to like, oh, okay, I get it. It's one of those type of things because most people aren't techie and all that type of stuff you always hear, so they don't get it right away, right? But when they see it, seeing believing, you can't unsee what you saw, and then boom. So right here, we're going to say the number of posts just for demonstration. Let's say we're going to go on 5. So 5 posts. Seconds between each comment. Let's say we're going to go a minimum. Okay, you got is 10. Okay, so 10. And then enable comments. You're going to create comments here. Now, what I recommend is putting something universal that is not going to offend nobody. It's only going to be give off positive vibes, right? And energy, like something like peace and blessings to you. I can say that on every single post, it's not going to get a negative response, even if it's a bad thing. Like, oh, I just found out I had cancer. Peace and blessings to you. You see what I'm saying? And again, that's not, knock on wood. Hope I don't hate no posts like that. But you see what I'm saying? That would be something just so like normally you just want to, oh, I'm gonna duck that whole post. I don't want to say something crazy like awesome times. Oh, what are you talking about? I just told you I had a terminal illness. But peace and blessings, yes, I do wish peace and blessings upon you, right? So I'm gonna add that now. So you ain't just spamming, you can actually spin the text, which means it'll leave this on one person's post, but it might leave something else on another. So I can hit this, but I don't want to say the same thing, but I'm out of what to say. So I can use AI right here. And hold on, for the people that this might be too small for. Hold on. Boom. There you go. Because I know that things can look like ants on a page, depending on the device you're on. All right. So right there, you say peace and blessings to you, right? And then I can use AI. May peace and blessings be upon you. Okay. Okay. I like that, right? Spin it a little bit, still gives off my message. So that I add that one too, right? And let's just go with those two right now. So we say begin service. So now you see it's going to open up my Facebook. And since we zoomed in, I'll open this up more for you guys. Okay, we close this out. All right, so it says we're going to start there. It's waiting to begin. So we just hit start. Now, guess what you get to do? What you going to do with your day, right? You get to go make your cup of coffee. You get to go and put a load of laundry inside the bin, right? You get to go take the dishes out the dishwasher. While this thing's going down your wall, and doing what you should be doing every day, which is going down your timeline and interacting and reaching out. And boom, look at it right there, heart. Love it. Leave a comment. Peace and blessings to you. There it is. Okay. You should see that. And then every 10 seconds, you see it's going down, right? Okay. So it's going down your timeline, giving everything love. And again, ultimately what Facebook is saying, oh, you're interacting, you're staying relevant. You know what I mean? You're doing what you're supposed to do. As you know, as far as you see, there go another one. Boom. So I'm saying, so now you see the power in this tool and how this is going to help boost your engagement. Because remember, it's all about the engagement. You know what I mean? And what you want is that you are all day, every day, reaching out to people, you know what I mean? Staying consistent. That way, when you post up something, Facebook now comes and shows your stuff to them. Okay? Makes sense? Now, look, I'm done with my coffee. I come back. What's been going on? Oh, my automation is done for the day. I got my post. You know, some of us say, I'm too busy. I get up for work. I'm on the go as soon as I get up. No problem. Get up. Go take your shower. But guess what? Just click this button real fast before you go and let it go take care of business. That's the power of automation, okay? And that's what we're doing here. Okay, that's what this is all about when we talk about automation. It's not hit the button and then stare at the screen and watch it and watch it do its magic. I mean, you can do that. It's fun to watch sometimes, right? But that really doesn't get the best out of your time, right? I would probably go and do something else now, go work on something else, go build my website now site or something like that while, you know, automation's over here working for me. Okay. All right. So next tool is Page Inviter. So let's go to Page Inviter 2 right here. Okay, so these are going now. This is nice because you can actually use this for other people too. So if you got clients, all right. So if you got clients, what you can do is you can use this tool to be able to invite your friends, like for instance, your influencer, right? And you can say, look, I'll invite all my friends to your page. Now think about how powerful that is, like for me to do for you. I say, look, I'm gonna invite all my friends to your page. Or okay, I'll keep all people for myself and I'll write them on my page. All right. But this is a page inviter. So it'll invite them to any page of yours and anyone that you're following. So how cool is that? All right. So right now we're gonna fetch your pages. Okay, so all the pages that you are part of. And you might be surprised on how many pages that you're actually following, right?
Are these the groups, Quan, or the pages that you're following something different?
These are from your page, like from like your business page, or your or what else they call it, your profile, not your profile, but basically your business page, your Facebook business page. But it can also be an influencer page. So sometimes you don't have the business page, but you have a you page like mine. I have Kawan over there, and I have Kawan on my main profile. Like I like to tell people, I look at your business page like your website. That's where you put all like anything that you got going on or any companies that you're a part of or any updates from that company, all that type of stuff goes over there. Because when a person do go looking you up and your business page do pop up, think about what you do when you pop up on business page a lot of times. A lot of times we get there from ads. So we'll see an ad and then we click on the name and the name takes us to a business page. When we see that, a lot of the times what we do is we size them up. We go down the page a little bit, see what they've been posting, see what it's about, see how other people resonate with them, look at the comments, see what they're saying about the product or brand. So that's what you want to do with yourself as well. You want to have a business page to go alongside with your profile page in most cases. And the excuse me. And then the profile page, damn, I lost my train of thought. What I was gonna say on that one. Hmm. That was my train of thought. I was thinking too fast. I had two thoughts at the same time. But the long and short of it is, yeah. So you want to create a business page for yourself, because I think they go hand in hand. Plus, your business page usually don't move as fast as your profile page. You're gonna get way more engagement and interaction on your profile page, but your stuff will be able to stay on your business page. You know what I mean? It won't move as fast down because of that. Because you ain't gonna post there probably as much as you do on your profile page. You ain't gonna be posting like what you ate for dinner yesterday. Your business page will probably stick more towards your business post, and then your profile page will be everything. Oh, that's what I was gonna say too. And the other thing, what you want to do is you don't want to That's crazy. How I just remembering if we got that fast. I just remember what I wanted to say about the business page, and I forgot that fast. Let me think. Um, dang, just had it. Business page.
Well, if nobody else will step in, Kwan, I'll volunteer that you could recommend me to your people.
Appreciate you. Dang, I'm
Huh?
trying to think of what I was just about to say about this business page though. Like this is really bothering me because I just had it again and then I just forgot it again that fast because I had two thoughts again.
You'll remember.
Yeah. So let me see if I can think real fast. The business page.
I must spread in. Laura Lee, man, you are on the ball.
Business page. Okay, hold on, let me think of this real fast.
About
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. See, I knew it was important. So the other benefit in your business page is that if you're gonna ever want to scale it up and run ads like Facebook ads, they come from your business page. So you definitely want to set up a business page so that all your ads can be ran and they're gonna be ran from your business page. You don't run Facebook ads from your profile page. All right. So right here, I fetched all the pages. So if I take off the Kawan, that's just because it's filtered. Boom, you can see all the pages, even pages that other people put me in, you know, or I might be following. But that's what's cool because now, let's say I want to give somebody else some love, right? I'm like, all right, I invite my people to your page. I like what you represent. I like what you stand for. Marketer hire. I like it. So boom, I hit select, take me straight to their page. Hire expert marketers on demand. And then look, now we recommend 1,000 friends, right? So you can do 1,000 of your three of whatever you have. So if you got 2,000 friends, 1,000 of your 2,000. If you got 3,000, 1,000 of your 3,000, right? So I can say select all 1,000 and see how fast that is. And I can send invites. I'm not gonna do it to this one though, but then I can send invites. And then 1,000 selected. So if I do this again, then the next time they'll just get the other 1,000 and the other 1,000, and then you'll do it to your friends. But what I like to do is I say, hey, I'll invite 1,000 of my friends because again, I don't have to invite the whole 3,000, right? 1,000 is already a blessing for somebody. So I say, hey, I'll invite 1,000 people to your page, okay, and that's a blessing. And then other than that, I'm gonna do it for myself. Let's type in. You can type it in as well. So I already know the name of mine. Let's type it in. Select. Right now I'm logged in on myself. Let's see. Well, I can't do mine. Where am I at? Where am I at? Where am I at? Oh, this is what I was telling you guys about too. Professional dashboard. See, that's what you want. So that way you can go see all your analytics. You know what I mean? See all your stuff and be good. I'm trying to see why I can't log into mine. I know I switched over. Let me see.
I'm sorry, what are we looking at here?
Uh, the add to the page.
Oh, okay.
Or
Thank you.
invite other people to your page.
Okay.
But when I went over here, it's making me it's asking me to switch over like that. So let me see if I don't. Okay, there we go.
So just for clarification, these are groups that you were invited to be a part of, and then you're inviting them to your new Facebook page.
Right. So this is
Oh,
your page. You know what I mean? So like when you want to invite people to your Facebook page or other people. So remember, we can use this for a service other people's pages. Like if I want to show somebody some love, like I was showing you, like if I wanted to.
the marketers people, yeah.
Right. Yeah. See how we did the markets page, and that's how we was able to do that. So if I was like anybody's page, like it's gonna be
You
all the
weren't
pages that you already like. So I could be like the Hustle Smart page. I'm in the wrong thing. Switch. I was logged in as my business page. Okay. So then I can select them and then go down. So I'll do a couple. So let's say I want to invite them to that page.
right, but you're inviting them to your site, not to
Oh,
somebody else's site.
no, someone else's. So this page, like it might be a page that you like, or it could be your page, or it could be someone else's. So I was saying, like, this is a service that you can offer to somebody else. You see what I'm saying? So you can say, look, $50, I invite 1,000 of my people to your page, help get your page going. Because think about that. Somebody's gonna get the invite. Oh, Kawan invited you to his page. You like it, you follow it. Guess what? Now they just got 1,000 of yours. And once you become the influencer that you should be striving to be, right? People are going to see value in that. Oh, you got, and even you ain't there yet. So what? You can prove, hey, I have over 1,000 marketers right now that's looking for what you have to offer. How do you know? I can show you. Look, they look at the mutual friends of these people on my friends list right now. They look and it says 300 mutual friends, 200 mutual friends, 100 mutual friends. Say the reason why those say mutual friends is because those are all marketers right there. So obviously, like, right, they all mute you. So if you go look at one person's page, they'll show it in the banner, marketer, Kwan Mayo, Les Brown, you know what I mean? Cedric Harris, crypto, like you'll see these things. So they'll see it. You can prove it. So you can say, that's my network. And what I'm willing to do is invite 1,000 of my friends, you know what I mean, to take a look at your page. You can charge
Right.
whatever you want for that.
So when you start that page, you're in your personal page, then going to that group. I'm just trying to figure out the first step. Whose page are you in?
You're in, that's what's cool. It doesn't matter. It's like, it's any page that you're following. So all you would
That
have
I'm
to do,
following. Got
yeah.
it.
So all you would have to do, like, let's say you wanted to give me the love. You say, hey, come on, I can send 1,000 of my people to you. So I said, okay, do it. All you would have to do is follow my page. Then. So follow my page, then run EMS. What EMS is going to do now is pull up the pages that you're following. I'll be up under there because you're following me. And then you just type in Kawan, boom, shows Kawan's page, hit select, hit how many people of your friends you want to go over there. You can even be selective. You can say, hey, I'm only going to send top marketers to you. How about that? And then you go through your friends in that list, you see it. Okay, come on. So you know what I mean? You start putting the top marketer and then you send it to them. You see what I mean? So it's many ways you can run it. You just say, hey, I'll give you 100 for this price, 500 for this price, and 1,000 for that price. Do it special.
I just didn't want to start off being the person who's asking for people to let me be advertised on their site type stuff. You know what I mean?
Hold on. You didn't want to be the person that does what?
So, like, I know you have a huge following, and I'm all about collaboration and teaching people how to mind their business, minding their own business for customers, C to B to C system. So I have my own little thing, but I didn't want to be the person to be, I've automatically collaborate, but I didn't want to be the person to say, hey, would you promote me to your group first, I guess.
Well, it's the other way around, actually.
Well, that's what I was trying to understand.
Yeah, they're going to come to you.
I'm offering it to them. Yes,
Right.
got it.
And the good thing is you can do it indirectly. I wouldn't even be like, hey, I'll do this for you. I'll do bugging people. You know what I do? Again, remember, pin post. So that would be one of the features. That would be one of the services that I say I provide. Hey, how you doing? This is Quan Mayo. You just landed on my page. Welcome. I'm a top level marketer in multiple companies. You can see that I have multiple streams, but you're welcome to look at it. If you click the link, it'll take you to the page. We'll show you the things that help me make my 67-figure income. Also, what I like to offer, because I'm all about giving back. So one of the things I like to do also is be able to leverage my network and help you out. So if you're in need to help get your page going, you're new on Facebook and you just started a brand new page and you want to get some traction and you would like to introduce your page to my network, well, and I can say the price, right? I can say for $25, I'll introduce 100 of my people to your network. For $50, I introduce 500 people to 500 of my people to your network. And for $1,000, I'll send 1,000 people to not 1,000, but 50. For $100, I'll send 1,000 people to your page, and invite them to your page. And and what they do at that point is what they do. So I can't force them, but I can definitely bring the horse to the water. Now I can't force them to drink. All right. So I'm not making, I'll even say that there. I can't make no promises that they'll actually follow your page, but what I can promise is that I'll bring them to your door. Okay. And if they like what you're offering, then they'll come inside. And if not, then hey, at least you got them to take a look at what you got. All right. So boom, that's a service right there. And I don't have to bug people about it. Right. I don't have to be knocking on their door because I put it in the bio. That's why I said the more you guys put into that bio and you pin it to the top, that's real estate working for you. You sleeping at night, and guess what? It's working for you. People hitting your page for the first time, it's working for you. You're gonna forget about it, and it's working for you. It's gonna remember you when you forgot about it. Because time's gonna go past, and weeks are gonna turn to months, and month might turn to years. That what you see on mine's been there for over 2 years now. I kind of forget about it. It's an afterthought, right? But it's there. Everybody go to my page for the first time. It's right there at the top. Just like when you go to someone's YouTube channel for the first time, what you see? You see that intro video. They show it to everybody if it's your first time going to their page. That's pretty much your intro video. So if you're smart, you'll make a video. I promise you guys, you won't be disappointed. And you know what you want to you know what? And we'll probably do a training on it once we get all this going on my Monday trainings when I do the team trainings. But the other beautiful thing is now, if you guys really don't have excuses, because guess what? You can get AI to clone yourself. And we'll do a training on it. Okay. Because you can have AI clone yourself. And now that can be your avatar speaking for you. And you just type in what you wanted to say. And it'll literally speak for you with your voice and your likeness. So now it's really no excuses no more. Now it's just about taking a picture and letting AI take over from there. So I'm going to teach everybody how to do that. And then I recommend everybody creates a bio for themselves and put it right there at the top. People going to start copying and watch. We're going to set the trend. And we're going to remember the elites did it first. And then everybody's going to copy. So they go, oh,
when you say right there at the top, what does that mean?
That means, and I'll show you this before we get to our next one. So when you go to my page, if somebody's coming to my page for the first time, right? They come to my page. They start seeing what I'm about. Look at right here, right at the top. Successful online entrepreneur, 6-7 figure, earn the top paid multiple companies. See, and I'm selling myself. And I appreciate you for visiting my. And then look how many people is already commenting on this. All right, so look, I'm a top.
How do you keep the page from going down with more posts on the page?
Because you pin it. That's the beauty. You get you pin this post to the top right here. See, unsaved video. Where's it at? You might have to do it from the actual post, but you pin the post to the top, and now it's there forever. And that's why you see it got 615 comments and 23,000 eyeballs that's hit it already. Imagine that. That's a potential 23,000 people that could have became a customer. And you see 600 and something people already comment on it. Look how many people was commenting on it, you know? So you want to put a post up like this and you want to pin it. See how right here it says pin? Pin it to the top. See? Unpin. So you just pin it like that. Hit them 3 dots, pin it to the top. And I recommend making some type of intro video and talk about yourself. Let them see what you're about. But that's going to be your best real estate. And right there, the proof's in the pudding. So that's the way you want to lay it at. All right, let's get to the next tool. so we don't take up too much time. We're doing good though. We still going good on time. All right, so we did the post lover tool, and then we did the page inviter tool, right? So now we're gonna do broadcast message tool. Let's do that. And gonna do all. Let's kill some of these Facebooks. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do broadcast message. Now, that's another beautiful tool. Okay, you know why this tool is great? Because remember, I told you guys you need to be reaching out to at least 20 people a day, 20 people a day, 20 people a day, right? All right, so now that you've done that, boom. What you can do is what I recommend is make a follow-up message that you want to have. And it could be called follow-up message number 1 or introduction message. Make a follow-up message after that, 2, 3. Then you can have an introduction to product message, and this is going to be an introduction to your product. We're going to get AI to help us write it, so you shouldn't be scared, right? And then the close. And that's what you're going to do. And you're going to run this play every time. And you're not going to be scared about the outcome. It's going to be, you're going to win some, you're going to lose some. Oh, well, right? You got to be in it to win it. So first thing you're going to do is fetch your friends. And you see it fetches them pretty fast. And then you want to add to a broadcast list. Well, actually, before you even do this, you want to create a broadcast list. So scroll down here, and we got full instructions on this, but we'll go through it together right now as well. So, you know, sorry that real fast. All right. So you want to scroll down here, and you see what it says create a message list, and you want to create a message list. So remember I told you it could have been introduction. Okay. So that's a message list. And then I could type a message, right? And then I could say, just want to come through and send some positive vibes your way. See what I'm saying? Something that you know going to get a positive response back. Just want to come through and send some positive vibes your way. Peace and blessings. I'm keeping it at that. You can enhance with AI, just like we did before, but I like that. And now I'm going to put what list I want to add this to, right? So remember, we created the list first. That was just the title. So I have one called test, but remember we just made introduction. So I put introduction right there. Now I add this message to the list. So now that message is in introduction list, okay? And if I wanted to switch up the list, remember I showed you, I had another list that I created as well. It was called test list. All right, so we're gonna be send them into that list. So that's the first thing you wanna do is create a broadcast list, right? So we did that. Now we're gonna add them to the list. So I can add my brother for testing purposes. Add Michael, all right? My boy Rick North, and then add to broadcast list. Oh, excuse me. Select your list. Because now you made a list. So select your list. Now, I forgot about that. I knew it was 2 things I had to make. So the first one, remember, we did the broadcast list, but then the message list. So that's the name of it. But then you also want the broadcast list of like basically what you're going to say when it goes out, right? So like who's in that list? Basically, like that's what this is. Like who's in the list. So I created one called full list, but since we're here together, we'll create it together. So create a broadcast list, and we'll call this now this is what I was saying on how you can control how this is done. Okay, this is what I was talking about. So now I can call this new prospects, right? I can say new prospect list. That's one broadcast list. Then I can create another broadcast list, right? I can create another one. It could be called follow up or 2-week list or 30-day list. You see what I'm saying? If I'm saying it's the follow up list, add broadcast list. All right. So now that I got these different lists, right? So you can make whatever you want it to be. So now I'm going to select the list I want to add my people to. So you see, this is everybody. So this is all 3,547 people that I have. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to add the ones I want to add to this broadcast list. So here go the list. So I'm going to select, see, these are the ones we created. So I'm going to say, act like it's a new prospect. So new prospect list. And if you notice, nobody's in that list yet. But look at my old list, because I had one before. So I had the full list. So look at this. It already got people in it. You see? So this is how you can send different things to different people. So now they can get one message, right? Because down here we create the message. Remember, we can create as many messages as you want. I can come down here and create another message, right? So this is going to save you time, because what we want to do is we want this to be duplicatable. So we want to just keep doing the same thing over and over, and not even duplicatable, repetitive. That's the word. We want this to become repetitive. Okay. So you just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. So you get the same results over and over again. So let's say it's new prospects. So these are only new prospects. And I know my new prospects is because I added them just new, right? Like I know they've been right here. So I can just start going through the list of people that I know I haven't really spoke to. Like I never spoke to Kendall, so I add him, and I can add right to the broadcast list just like that. And then I go to the next page, see who else I want to send something to, If it's nobody, go to the next, send something to my wife, send something to my son, add them both to the broadcast list. You'll see them come down here. Okay, so now we got 3 people that we have that's going to get this message. Just wanted to come through and send some positive vibes your way, peace and blessings. Okay, so number of users that I want to reach out to, 2. I'm going to say 2 before it pauses, okay, just so you can see how that works. So it'll be 2, it'll pause, and then hit the last one. Long pause, select the long pause on each message. So it could be 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or 30 minutes. I'm just going to do 10. Time delay in seconds, 5 seconds. Okay. And that's between each message that's going out. So that's it. Hit send message. And we don't recommend doing more than 30, remember? But really, we're going for that 20 that we was talking about. So you can see right here in the top right corner, the message being sent. That's 2 messages now that just went out. You can see right here, it shows at the bottom. And then now it's going to pause, right? And it's going to wait 10 minutes before it hits that last message. In the meantime, between time, come over here. Right here, see Cardone? Boom. Just wanted to come through, send some positive vibes your way. Okay? And then it's going to pause, and then it's going to send the rest. All right? So that's how you can now strategically send the same message to, now look, 20 people could have got the same message. So let me ask you a question. Is it really hard to reach out to 20 people now, or follow up with 20 people, or you see what I'm going with this? Like now you can do that. Now I can, okay, this is gonna be my follow-up message. It goes out to everybody. Every time I get new people, I'm reaching out this message, right? Then this is my introduction message. This is my business message. Even that, think about that. You might have a certain way that you want to promote your business, right? And it's going to be the same every time. Like before, when Live Good first started, was take the free tour. Take the free tour, right? So imagine if that's working, then you can just put take the free tour. And now 20 people a day, take the free tour, take the free tour, take the free tour. But you don't have to literally go there one by one saying take the free tour to each person. You can literally hit all 20 people while you go make some pancakes, while you go do the laundry, while you go work on another part in Chat GPT, while you go create the introduction for your video on YouTube. You see where I'm going with this? Okay. So That was the broadcast message tool. Okay. And now we're going to go through one more tool. You know, I like to overwhelm y'all. And we right on schedule. I like what you're doing. So we're going to come at an hour today. Let's do it. All right. So let's go back and share. Make sure everybody was able to see everything. All right. Let's close that for right now. Check that afterwards. All right. And what we on? We on the broadcast message too. Oh no, boat message, right? Boat message, yeah.
You just did broadcast, right?
Right, boat message. All right, so this one is going to be for the people you recently added. Okay, so if you recently added somebody, you know, you fetch all your friends. This one fetched them pretty fast as well. And if you notice, like if I said, all right, everybody that I put in the past 3 months, so you can see it's a ton of people, right? A ton of people. I've been working. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Man, people all the time. But if I go add it in the last 7 days, well, now you see it cuts that list down. Okay. So let's say for the last 7 days, I want to send a message. Same thing. Just came through to show you some love. And then actually, I want to say, so y'all can see the name tag. Hey, name, right? So select tag. You can do first name or full name. So say name. That's going to put their name in it. And then just came through to show you some love. Number of friends on the message. Out of all these that I have, I can select them all. Remember, we want to do no more than 20. I'll do 5. 5 seconds in between. We can use AI to enhance if you wanted to, right? Just like before. But I like what I got there. So send message. So you see right here, let you know who it's sent to. So I just sent it to Scene. Hey, Rome. See, just came through to show you some love. Send that one. So it's 3. So you see it's pretty fast. 4. And then we should have one more. 5. And we're done. So 5 out of 22 users. Now we go to Facebook, refresh the page, go to Messenger, and you can see right there, hey, just came through to show you some love. Hey, Michael, just came through to show you some love. And look at, see what I was saying? We never even talked before. We never talked before. So see what this is doing? It's starting that conversation. If this was something a little bit more, and even that, look at. I also gave love there. Yeah, I mean, so that's what I'm talking about. I love when things happen in real time. You see how our conversation is starting? Look, I also gave love there. Appreciate it. Boom, we go back and forth. So now is when you take over, hit this heart, and you say something like, you see how fast, look at how fast we just got some interaction and engagement. I love when it happens in real time. Because then it's like documentation beat conversation. And that's what I was saying. This, and we've never talked before. So if we wouldn't have did this and we wouldn't have started this off, it's like we would have, it would probably be the same old. Yeah, we friend each other, but we never talk. Now, boom. See what I'm saying? We're going back and forth. So now when I reach back out tomorrow, and you know what I would do? Now that we talked, I would put this person now in my CRM and say hot prospect, right? Because we talked, or person responded. You can even get specific. prospect responded. So these are all the people that responded. So we'll get into that tomorrow. We're going to get into the to the CRM tomorrow, 5 o'clock. We'll be doing the next training, but right there happened in real time. Gotta love it. Great way to end the session. That was the last two, and we just seen the last two work in real time. And that's what it's all about. You're trying to get your engagement up. You're trying to get your interactions up. You know what I mean? And then ultimately, and look at the fear. Like, what do I even say? What do I say now? I say the same thing to everybody. I seen it work for one, it'll work for 100. So now I'm sending the same message, and then we'll see what happens. And then as time goes on and we start nurturing those conversations, guess what? That's a new friend. This is also probably a new person who's going to go look at my wall now. Yeah, who is Kawan anyway? Show me some love. Let's go see what you got going on. And they're going to see the pin post. They're going to see the book with Les Brown. They're going to see my QR code. They're going to see, you see what I'm saying? I didn't have to sell, it's selling for me. Okay, hope that makes sense. All right, guys, so let's end with some Q&A questions y'all might have, and be out. Go ahead, Laura Lee.
Any update or anybody else still having issues with the birthday greeter?
I had it, I deleted it and reinstalled it last night. I couldn't put the message in for the day after, but this morning I went back in and I was able to put that message in. So I anticipate that it's going to work now for me.
All right, let me know. I believe they've worked on that one. If they didn't, then they vigorously working on it right now. So let me know. I know Post Lover is working. I know the group 2 is working because I think somebody said it kept spinning after a while. That 2 should be working now. So let me know tomorrow. You should know within
So
like
you want me to remove my Chrome extension and then reinstall it?
Definitely, because we updated it today. So
today. Okay. All right. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent training today. Thank you.
Hey, also, Quan, when you said yesterday that you don't lose your messages, when I deleted the Chrome extension and then got the Chrome extension back, my messages and the birthday photos were gone.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, never happened to me before.
So I had to do the messages again.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, just so you know.
That's the first. So that might mean they definitely did something with it then, because that usually doesn't happen, to be honest with you. Usually, for at least for me, it's always been there. So like I was saying before, I recommend that everybody takes all their messages and put them in a notepad. So that way, if anytime you have to put anything back, boom, these are your favorite messages. That's for everything too. Like your favorite messages, your favorite, like just go to Google pages and put all your favorite stuff and that way you always have it with you. So if you ever need to put it even in other systems and other places, you're like, yep, these are my top introductions, these are my top follow-ups, these are my top broadcast messages that go out, and then just, you know what I mean, it'll do wonders for you. All right, any more questions?
Chris has his hand up.
Oh yeah, Chris.
Yeah. Hey, perfect. Quan, incredible. It's almost like, like a fast train. So what I noticed, all right, and this is just my opinion. I'm throwing it in the room, all right? So every time I read a headline, today's training EMS, but nobody knows what's behind it. So my idea is, why don't you just take one topic a day, bing, bang, boom, 15 minutes, and then question, answer, and just let it go? Is that better than, mixing everything together? It's just my feeling, all right? Just my feeling.
But we're kind of doing that right now. Think about it. If I only did that with 1, 2, like you said, we'll be out of here in 5-15 minutes. But some tools don't, like, for instance, I showed you guys how to use the fancy text tool. So I show you how to do some fancy text. But you really want to come on the Zoom, only know how to do the text thing now, which now you know it. It ain't going to take you learn to do it, to duplicate that. And that's all you learn. And now you got to wait a whole nother day to learn something else valuable. So with us having 27 tools to go over, that would literally mean it would take you 27 days to just see everything. I don't want that to be everybody's reality. That's the difference between someone staying and someone quitting before we got to the 27 days, because they know their bill's about to come back up and they haven't even dived all the way in yet. So I'd rather get that out the way. We showed 3 or 4 tools, because guess what you get to do if it's going a little bit too fast? I get to pause on the replay. I get to rewind. I get to watch it again. I get to slow it down and see what Kawan was saying. Oh, you see what I'm saying? So in this case, I think giving people just enough. Don't give them too much. That's why I didn't do all the tools. Imagine that. Today we're going to go over all the tools. Too much. Too much. So I'm giving you bite-sized chunks. Let me give you a few different pieces, right? So when you eat dinner, it ain't just a protein, it ain't just a garnish, and it ain't just vegetables. You need to complete the meal. You're gonna have a little bit of everything on there, and that's what's gonna make you feel satisfied. So I'm giving y'all a little bit of everything in the meal. So at the end of the training, you feel satisfied. Unfortunately, people are people, boss, and I could be on here for 15 minutes or 15 hours, and we'll probably still have the same type of outcome and the same type of people that's going to show up. If you notice, it's the same people that show up. It's the same people. It's the people that's taking their business serious, taking their situation serious. You know what I mean? And those are going to be the people that's going to thrive. Unfortunately, in our space, we have I want everything but want to do nothing. You know, I want you to give me everything, but I don't want to show up. I don't want to have to put in the work. I don't want to have to be on Zoom calls. I don't want to have to train nothing. I want to just be able to open it and know what's going on. Like, that's the mentality of people right now, unfortunately, and it is what it is. I've learned to not get butthurt or worry about that or concern myself with that, and focus on the people that do want to be here. Focus on the people that do want to show up and be on time. Focus on the people that do want to learn and be able to implement these tools and be able to step their game up and become a top level marketer. Everyone's not meant to be a top level marketer, boss. Unfortunately, that pyramid situation is real, and most of the people are going to fall at the bottom because they're going to do just enough to fall at the bottom. The people that go at the top is the little bit of people that's going to go a little bit extra, that's going to do just a little bit more. You know what I mean? Want to take their stuff, like, you know what I mean, to the next level, always thinking bigger. Like me, like I started working out for my own self, right? And then now me and my wife is talking about becoming fitness trainers and taking the actual course. And then we went from talking about it to really doing it. Like next week, we about to start the program. But that's what I'm saying. It's just a different level of thinking. Like I could have been like everybody else, just go to the gym. Or when we first went to the gym, it was only 30 minutes and that was fine. Then it turned into an hour. Now we're at 2 hours and now it's 2 hours and 30 minutes. And it's fine. It doesn't feel like work to me. You see what I'm saying? Because I knew that's what it's going to take to see quick results, not you got to be here for a year and then you see a little something and you see a little bit of muscle growth. Nah, we're going to chop that down. We're going to do this in 14 weeks, 16 weeks, but we're going to have to put in work. It's going to get hard. We're going to have to eat right. We're going to have to work out right, but we're going to do it. People that think like that and move like that are the ones that's going to always be above everyone else and be able to have astronomical growth. Everyone else is going to fall into average. Most people are average. It's very seldom that you see people above average. That's why when you see people above average, we put them on pedestals. Oh my God, look at Elon Musk. Oh, look at Jeff Bezos. Yeah, because that's above average mindset thinking. Like, oh, I want to go to the moon, so I build my own rocket. Who thinks like that? You know what I mean? You just think, oh, I just gotta wait for NASA. No, forget that. NASA taking too long. We're gonna make our own. That's an entrepreneur mindset. That's a I think big mindset. You know what I mean? Like that thinks like that. I crashed into the river. So what? Let's just go back at it. Yeah, but that was like $100 million rocket that just crashed in the river. Yeah, I know. Let's just try it again. I don't like the way Twitter's being run. I'll buy it for 40 billion, even though I know it ain't making me no money. Like, to take those even kind of risk, you got to think different than everybody else.
Yeah, for me,
Perfect.
I have to book the time to attend the meeting, and whether I book 15 or an hour, it's going to take the same time out of my life. So I like it the way it is with the hour and looking at 2 or 3 things at the same time. And that's really good for me. But because that's how my life is. If I book 15 minutes, I've got to book it for an hour anyway.
That's how I look at it. You know what I mean? And hey, if you like just getting in bite-sized pieces, well, guess what? Look at one thing and turn the video off. You know what I mean? Then turn it back on tomorrow and then look at it a little bit more and then turn it off. You know what I mean? That's the beauty in learning in this type of setting, because you can pause, rewind, fast forward. I don't like this tool. This ain't the one I want to see. Fast forward. Oh, this is the one I want to see. Yep. Or I'm just impatient. I want to hurry up and get to this other tool. And you can fast forward and go to that one and jump back. That's the beauty in learning in this type of setting. That's why I don't let people make excuses in this type of setting. It's different when things are live. People get shy. You know, you're scared to raise your hand. You don't want to ask a question because you think it's a dumb question, when really the only dumb question is the one you don't ask, right? But in this setting, you're not afraid. You're not afraid anymore. You see what I'm saying? See that orb? See it? Look what that orb is doing. But you're not afraid anymore. You know what I mean? Because you're by yourself and learning.
Next question, Quan. While I'm now in my flow, what do you think about what I like? I saw one post of you where you had your specific topics as a headline. And that was like, wow, now I'm starting to feel it. Instead of EMS training. Well, I don't know what's behind it today. Is that eventually plannable from your side, or is it asking for too much?
So you want me
I'm
to
being
put
honest. I'm straightforward.
so you want me to put what tools we working on that day?
If you know it ahead and you have three topics or whatever it is, just a slight
No problem, bro.
idea.
Hey, look, if that make people more want to show up. You know how I look at it, bro? So I'm gonna be honest with you. I just bought a service, right? Or I'm looking at a service that I'm a part of. You're about to do training on how this service works. It's irrelevant what tool you about to show me today. I need to know about them all. So if we're doing training on it, I'm showing up. You see what I'm saying? That's why I told you. It's all about the way people think. See, if someone else thinking, oh, I need to see what the titles are today, and I need to know what we're working on. That's fine. But honestly, ask yourself, does it matter? You're gonna show up regardless, right? Like I could put nothing on there and say EMS, and you'd be like, oh, we learned about EMS and I bought EMS and I want to know what I bought. So I'm going to show up. That's how people should be thinking about it. You know what I mean? They should be thinking, I just bought a service or I just signed up for the service or I'm promoting the service. I want to know what the hell I'm promoting. I want people to know what I got. So let me go educate myself. So no matter what the topic is today, I'm showing up so that when people ask me about this, hey, what's the post level 2 do? Hey, how does the auto commenters work? Hey, do they got a tool in there where if someone has a post and they want to post something off that post, can you do that? Do you have that birthday? Like you want to be able to speak knowledgeable. You don't want to just say, oh, I'm just an affiliate. I just got a link for you. I'll go look at this video. You know what I mean? You want to be able to say, yep, we actually do. And it does this, and that. So even if you're not in it like that right now, you don't have it. At least you know what you have to sell to others when you go out promoting it because you've been on these trainings. So that's the mindset of these trainings. So that's why I didn't feel like I need to go do all that. But if I do, it's not a problem because I do it afterwards. Like you said, I put it on the post. But the other reason why you didn't see that, because sometimes I was coming in and I'm jumping around. So I might show you a little bit more. I might show you less than I planned. Like I planned on showing the CRM tool today, but we ran out of time. See what I'm saying? So that's also the reason why I don't do that.
Perfect. You see, I'm starting to feel it now, man. You just, opened up this can and it's like I'm completely overwhelmed. I'm sitting over here in Germany and I'm like, whew, man, this is like a fast train. All right. So, altogether, incredible what you're doing. Next question. All right. I tried to get my networkers together. They were in other Zoom calls and here and there and that. Two, what I saw attended today. But now we're by the language. So are you going to stick to your speed, English and everything? And I'm going to go through the recording and translate it to them? Or would you be able to say, hey, Chris, bring me 10, 20 people in a Zoom call. I'll speak slow and you can translate it for them. It's just brainstorming, all right? Hey.
Whatever you need, bro. If you need me to talk to your people, then just give me, let's make it happen. Let's say, hey, can we set up some time to do this? Whatever you need to make it happen, bro.
All right. So a Zoom call, hey, collect your people together, bing, bang, boom, let them sign up. Hey, and let's talk about business. Is that right? Did I get that right?
Right.
Cool.
Sorry, can I ask something for?
Yeah.
I already asked about my page affiliate page link. It doesn't work when they click on get started, and I don't know what I did wrong.
Let me see what you
You
got.
can check because I like that page and there is a video on the top and
Okay, I remember yours. I remember. So yours
Okay.
yours was a simple fix. You forgot to put the dot after 152.
I forgot to put.
It's a dot HTML. Yep. Go look at your
yeah.
link right now. That's all you had to do. And then hold on. Let me make sure that's the right one. 152. Yep, you're good. So if you go look at your link right now, if you look at it says question mark ID equals 152 HTML. It should be 152.html.
Okay.
Watch, I'll do it for you right now. So I'm gonna send your what your link should look like right now, and you'll see it's gonna work.
Okay, if I put dot, let's see, because I have opened it here.
There you go. So now when you click that, look at the top browser real fast. You'll see that the next.
Okay, cool. Now it works.
There you go.
Just
Yeah.
it was just the dot. Oh my God.
When we got on that, before you got off the last call, I meant to tell you, and it went off. And I was like, oh man, I meant to tell you it was a dot because I had clicked it and I seen it.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
All right, so you good to go. So everybody's good?
One more question. Hey, just like Columbo, man. One more question.
Hey man, I told you, only dumb
Um,
questions when you're next. Let's go.
It's like the invitations, all right? I saw different time zones and I just threw in the room. I said, hey, between 6 and 9 European time for 9 to 5 workers would be good. 4 minutes later, boom, you presented today's Zoom call. Is that correct?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. Now we had this short version, YouTube, web, whatever it was, the compromise, and my people weren't able to get on the Zoom. Then you sent me the long version. I passed it on, and that's how 2 people were able to join today. Is that possible when you say, hey, listen, I don't know, Pacific Standard Time, boom, 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 summertime in Europe, boom, 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 the link, or is the link always the same?
It's actually the same link, boss. I just copied it and gave it to you. But all Facebook does is just, I think, shorten the link. But it's the same exact link though. Like if you click it, it takes you to the same link that I gave you guys.
All right, I noticed it 2 times now, the last time and this time. And I said, hey, before everybody freaks out, send me the long version. And that's where it worked out. 2 people showed up today. They're thankful. And yeah, this is the beginning. Let's let Europe get the news that they can use.
That's what I'm talking about, boss. All right. Well, hey, what better way to end it than right there like that? All right. So look, tomorrow we'll be back on, but tomorrow will be 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific, also 8 o'clock for the East Coast, and that's 7 o'clock Central, I believe. All right, p.m. time. And then we'll be back at this time again, 12 o'clock or 3 o'clock at the following day, which would be what's today? Wednesday, Thursday, that'll be Friday. So Friday will be the afternoon, all right, and then the other one would be the evening. All right. I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget, leave your comments in the group, and also any positive like you notice anything different. You see your analytics go up. Remember, use that professional mode. We're going to have a train on that too, so you guys can actually see what's working and how everything is going up just by using the software. We ain't gonna leave nothing to chance. Like I said, we're gonna kill people with documentation, beat conversation. So when they say, oh, is it doing this, is it doing that? Like, well, look, here go my engagement. Or look, these people been responding. Or look, this is something I never talked to before. And I sent them one message and they responded back. Y'all seen it happen on the call, right? So that's what's gonna happen. The more, and let me ask you a question. That was one person. What happens if you did that to 20 people a day? You don't think at least 1 out of 20 is gonna respond back in a positive way? Remember, I like to always shoot low. You don't think 1 out of 20? And if you got 1 every day, guess what that is? 30 a month. With just 1, 30 a month. Okay?
Like-minded.
We know
like-minded.
Like-minded. And you know you're going to get more than that, right? So let that sink in. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.